coming, sweetie. This place is still fairly new. Seeing so many thirsty customers really gets it all watching. So many old faces in a single new place. Alright, I'm almost done here. And here we are. Oh, this is lovely. A pretty new face has arrived in this little bar, What's a cutie like you doing in a place like this? After all, it's pretty late for an adorable thing like you. You had a bad date? I'm sorry to hear that, darling. Someone so adorable as you deserves to have a loving date. Well, cutie, this bar is gonna be open until dawn, so you can stay for as long as you want. Why open so late? Darling, did you not read the newspaper when we opened? This bar is run by vampires and is open for everyone. Don't be so nervous, sweetie. We, no harm to any human that enters our little bar. On the contrary, cutie, most of us vampires treat humans as dear friends and guests. So relax for a little and just look around. See, darling? Nothing but good vibes amongst friends here. So why don't you take your mind off things and talk with me more, honey? I'm very easy to talk to, especially with new customers. Oh, I love that shade of red on you, sweetheart. It makes you so much more cute and pretty. Don't mind the kiss on your cheek. It's how I welcome the new faces. Plus, it looked like you needed one, sugar. Come now, darling. Any bartender knows when someone needs a little love. How about me and you just relax and get to know each other for a little while? I have all night here. Plus, it's my break anyway. Now, I know it's technically my break, but I still have an obligation to serve you a drink. So what can I get you, darling? Whiskey, gin, a red wine? Anything that sweets your fancy? Or do you just want some fresh water? I promise you that our red wine isn't blood at all. If that was the case, we wouldn't allow humans to come here at the risk of their safety. If us vampires want to get blood, most of us get some from local blood banks that supply us with all the blood we need. There's a local blood bank run by a very sweet doctor a few blocks away. Most of the blood there is to help sick people. Lots of leftover blood that's rarely used. So any unused blood is given to us vampires for food. There you go, darling. First one's on the house. I think a small glass should help soothe any lingering worries away. If you need more, just let me know. But not too much, honey. Well, how is it, sweetie? Oh, I'm glad you like it. Just a little something to help you relax a bit. My goodness, you look adorable. Such a pretty human in my eyes. Oh, you think I'm beautiful? Well, Aren't you a sweet talker? Thank you for the compliment. It means a lot for someone as stunning as you to think I'm beautiful, despite being a vampire and all. My. You find me drop dead gorgeous, sweetie? Well, I guess it makes sense. Being a vampire does come with its perks, you know? The biggest one being eternal youth. Which means I will always look this. Drop dead gorgeous. Hey, no need to be so riled up yet, darling. We are just getting started. I still need to get to know you better tonight. You pierce my curiosity the moment you walk through the door. So, cutie, would you like to know more about this bartender with an eternally young body? Oh, you need another drink, honey? Alright then, one drink coming up for you. Something to help you relax while we get to know each other. This drink is gonna cost you, sweetheart. Bar is gonna make some money. After you pay, I'll be officially on break, so we can get some alone time. So, darling, how would you like to pay tonight? Oh, you don't have any cash on you to pay? That's unfortunate, but honestly, there's another way you can pay for the drink. However, I have to get really close and intimate with you, sweetie. Oh, darling, I promise only a little pain will be involved. You don't need cash. Your payment will be in blood, sweetheart. Just enough to cover for the drink. A little more if you want to be pleasured. We can discuss payment alone, cutie. Besides, I'm on my break now. I can hear your adorable little heart beating, racing from just my voice and touch. Shall we take this somewhere private, my dear? After all, you look like the type of babes that can use something personal. My, it's so easy to tease you, sweetie. Just a few words, gentle touches, and you're red as a cherry. God, I could just kiss you all night long and nibble on that adorable neck. Come with me, cutie. Let me show you a good time tonight. You still need to pay for your drink, but I'm willing to take some of your blood as payment, so take my hand now, darling. Let me show you a good night with a vampire. This is one of the few bedrooms we have in the building. We let humans who have had a bit too much to drink sleep here. Of course, accompanied by 1 or 2 vampires to take care of them. Oh, heavens no, we don't interrupt humans while they sleep. If we want to take any blood, we always ask for consent first. If the human declines, we don't take any blood at all. For the most part, we cuddle the human to make them feel comfortable. Keep them safe as they sleep the alcohol away. Well, in our case, you still need to pay for that second drink, cutie. However, if you really don't consent to me taking your blood, then I can wait until you're able to pay for the drink. But cuddles are non-negotiable. Especially when I get to cuddle such a hot cutie like you. How much blood would I take as payment? Well, baby, I think if you let me drink for 30 seconds, that should be just enough to meet the payment. Or you can let me take as much as I like. Don't worry, my sweet, adorable human. I won't take too much of your blood. Oh, but I think you wouldn't mind if I made you my thrall. That look in your eye, it screams for release and pleasure. Don't worry your pretty little mind, sweetie. You don't need to hide your desire from me. In fact, for us vampires, having a thrall is sacred and a big honor. It's not just the thrall's job to obey their vampire and give in to their mistress's desires. It's also a vampire's job to take such good care of their thralls and keep them safe and loved. How do I make you my thrall? My, you seem interested all of a sudden. Is it because the idea of serving a gorgeous and breathtaking, hot vampire like myself sends shivers down your spine? Oh my, I think you're in such a need of love and comfort that you can't help but beg for it. I mean, you look like a puppy begging for attention from his mistress. It's quite adorable and, truthfully, very sweet. You have very soft and tasty to kiss lips. Oh, I can't wait to taste the rest of you. But I can't do anything else too intimate without your consent, darling. So as much as I and you secretly want to be my thrall, I can't do that until you give me permission. No, sweetie. I don't drain all of your bloods and give you mine. Only brainless twilight stands would believe that. Trust me when I say. They are very crazy when it comes to vampires. I take some of your blood to satisfy my hunger and leave a clear bite on your neck. Then put you in a trance-like sleep, and when you wake, you will be my thrall forever. No, you won't turn into a full-blooded vampire. I would actually have to drain almost all of your blood for that. You'll be a bit more pale and weak, more submissive and completely under my control. Your mind would be mine to manipulate as I see fit. Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. You'll still have a sort of free will. But you will have to serve me for eternity, worship me as your mistress, and be my perfect little thrall. All decisions you make will be for my pleasure, unless given explicit permission otherwise. Do you like me pinning you to the bed like this? Why, you look so cute under me. Held and pinned onto the soft bed, trying to squirm your way from your mistress. If you continue to struggle, the more my hunter instincts kick in. Hey, sweetie, I know I'm teasing you a lot and being very seductive, but know that I am not going to force you to be my thrall. That would be so rude and disgusting of me. How about we just cuddle for a little bit, and you can think it over? You would appreciate that? All right, sweetie. Let's get into this bed and just relax for a moment. Here, let me lay down beside you. You can use my chest as a pillow if you like. Much better. You feel so warm against me. Oh yes, that's my heart beating. It's subtle, but you can hear it if you listen closely. Most of us vampires have a very subtle, quiet heartbeat. Mostly because our blood runs cold and we don't need that much oxygen to live. You find it calming? Oh, sweetie, that's the nicest thing anyone has said about my heart. I can still hear your heartbeat. It's calmed down and it's really soothing. Shh, let me take care of you, sweetie. You are safe here in my arms, baby. I promise you, nothing can hurt you when I'm here. Just take a deep breath for me. Let me take away your burdens tonight. Oh, baby, you still feel a bit upset from your bad date? Hey, I completely understand what you're going through. I've lived on this earth for centuries. I've had plenty of bad dates. They're heartbreaking at times. You deserve to be loved, to be taken care of and treasured. Thrall or not, you are precious to me, sweetie. The moment I saw you walk through these doors, I knew I wanted you. I wanted to love you and comfort you, even make you mine if you wanted that. Oh, you really want to be my thrall? If you really have thought this through, then I'm more than happy to have you as my thrall. It's going to be a bit painful at first, but after that it's only pleasure. Oh my, already exposing that pretty neck of yours? Already submitting to your mistress. How intoxicatingly adorable. Don't worry about the thing, darling. I'll go slow, so you can get used to being fed on. I forgot. I guess I forgot to mention part of being my thrall is regularly feeding me your blood. Once a week, you'll feed me some of your blood, nourishing me and helping me to keep my beauty. Apart from that, you'll be doing some house chores and of course cuddling me every night. Oh, you think I look even more beautiful now? You really know how to tease a woman, don't you? Shh, no more talking for you, sweetie. Shh, no need to speak now, my sweetheart. I'm going to make you my pretty little thrall now. Just relax for your new mistress. Everything is going to be okay. There it is. I can feel most of your blood in that vein. This will sting a little, but there's always much pleasure after a little pain. Take a deep breath for me, pet. Just look at me while I make you mine. My, your blood tastes divine, my darling. It's like drinking a sweet nectar from the most beautiful rose. Just a little longer, cutie. Take my shoulder if you start to feel dizzy, okay? Oh, good. You're such a good thrall for me. Just tap my shoulder or even push me off when it comes to be too much. Just hold still for a little longer. Let me take care of my adorable thrall. That was so good. You taste so sweet, my love. Shh, try not to move too much, darling. Just relax for me. You're safe with your mistress. Oh, cutie. You did so perfectly for me. You've given me more than enough blood to last a few weeks before I need to feed again. The best thing about being beaten is sharing intimacy between partners, especially when it's between a vampire and her thrall. I'm glad you enjoyed feeding me, even if it was for a little longer than I like. You'll get to experience the same pleasure every week, just for not as long unless you beg for more. You're happy with the amount of pleasure I give you. The bite mark is already perfectly healed. That's good. It makes you look even cuter with that mark, showing off to everyone that you belong to me. Should anyone else try to touch you, I will give them a very deadly punishment. Well, let's say a vampire tries to feed on you or claim you, they would be sentenced to death with a stake through their heart. Any thralls they had would immediately become mine, unless I give them to someone else. If a human tries to make a move on you, well, I think you know what would happen. I'm glad you understand, darling. I would hate to see anyone try to take what's mine, but we can talk about this later. You already look pale and those bags under your eyes are darkening. Come here, my love. Let me cuddle you for the rest of the night. You're still so warm, even after I took some of your blood. I can honestly hold you like this forever, keep you snuggled up in my arms and safe. Hey, I'm really happy to have met you tonight. I'm glad you feel the same way. It warms my already cold heart. I promise to love you and cherish you as both my thrall and even my lover. I'll keep you safe, fed, and taken care of. Shh, you don't need to thank me for anything, sweetheart. If anything, I need to thank you for coming over to this little bar. Thank you for letting me take you as my thrall. Now close your eyes for me, darling. Let me help drift you to sleep. Shh, close your eyes and just listen to my voice, honey. Let my touch comfort you. Take away all of your burdens and fill you with my love. Drift peacefully into slumber. Let your mind blank and only think of me. Oh my, you look so adorable when you sleep in my arms. 𝕷𝖎𝖑𝖎𝖓𝖌 you will forever be my thrall, forever be mine. Sweet dreams, my precious human, my beautiful thrall.